Stop, don't scroll. This message found you for a reason. There is someone in your life right now, someone you trust. And the angels are warning you, something is not right. They are smiling at you, talking to you, staying close. But behind this, there is something you are not seeing. And if you ignore this now, it may cost you more than you think. Listen carefully, because this is not meant to scare you. This is meant to protect you. The angels don't send warnings without a reason. And right now, they are trying to open your eyes before it's too late. You've been feeling something strange lately, haven't you? A small discomfort. A moment where something felt off, but you ignored it. That feeling was real. You are not imagining things. There is an energy around you that doesn't match your heart. Someone close to you is not celebrating your growth the way they should. They watch you. They listen to you. They know your plans. But their intentions are not pure. Before I go deeper into this, listen carefully. If you're still here, it's not by accident. This message reached you because you are being guided and protected. So take 1 second right now and subscribe to the channel. Because every message here is meant to open your eyes before it's too late. And activate the notification bell. Because the next warning might come exactly when you need it most. Pay attention to this. Not everyone who is close to you is there for the right reason. Some people stay near you just to understand how you shine. And once they understand, they try to dim your light. This person doesn't confront you. They don't show it clearly. But you feel it in small ways. In the way they react to your good news. In the way they go silent when something good happens to you. In the way they subtly discourage you, while pretending to care. And here's what the angels need you to understand. This is not just about betrayal. This is about protection. Because what is coming into your life right now is valuable. It's something you prayed for. Something you've been waiting for. And not everyone around you is meant to be part of that next level. Some people can only go so far with you. And when you start to rise, they start to resist. But don't be afraid. Because the fact that you are hearing this means you are being protected. You are being guided. You are being warned before anything truly happens. And that changes everything. You don't need to confront anyone. You don't need to create conflict. You just need to observe. Stay silent. Protect your energy. And most importantly, stop sharing everything with everyone. But now, there is something deeper you need to understand. This is not just about noticing them. It's about what you do next. Because once you see the truth, you cannot go back to being unaware. And this is where many people make a mistake. They confront. They react. They expose everything they feel. But that is not what you are being guided to do. The angels are asking you to move differently. With wisdom. With silence. With control. Because not every battle is meant to be fought out loud. Some are meant to be won quietly. Pay attention to this. The moment you stop revealing everything about your life, you take your power back. The moment you stop explaining your plans, you protect your future. The moment you stop seeking validation, you become untouchable. And this is exactly what you are being led into now. A higher level of awareness, where you observe more and speak less, where you feel everything, but react with intention. Because the person around you, they rely on what you show. They pay attention to your words. your emotions, your next steps. And when you reduce what you reveal, you remove their access. This is how you protect yourself without creating conflict. This is how you stay in peace, while others lose control of what they thought they understood about you. Now listen closely, because this part changes everything. Not everyone who betrays you hates you. Some people betray you because they cannot be you, because they see something in your life that they don't have the strength to build in theirs. And instead of growing, they compare. Instead of evolving, they compete. Silently, carefully, closely. And this is why the angels are warning you now. Not to fear them, but to understand them. Because when you understand, you stop taking it personally. You stop feeling hurt, and start seeing clearly. And clarity is your protection. But there is something even more important. Something you cannot ignore. Because this situation is not only about them. It is also about what is coming to you next. Something bigger. Something you've been waiting for. Something that will change your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. And when something like that is about to enter your life, there is always resistance around it. Not from everyone, but from those who are not aligned with your next level. And this is your sign. Your sign to become more selective, more aware, more protective of your energy. Because not everyone deserves to witness your next chapter. Some people can only be part of your past. And the more you accept this, the easier everything becomes. You stop forcing connections. You stop holding on to people who feel heavy. You stop explaining yourself to those who never truly understood you. And suddenly, your life becomes lighter, clearer, more aligned. But don't rush this process. Don't feel like you need to cut everything off immediately. Just observe. Just create distance where needed. Just trust what you feel. Because your intuition is sharper now than ever before. And it is not leading you in the wrong direction. It is guiding you away from what could harm you, and closer to what is meant for you. And very soon, you will see why this warning came at this exact moment. Because very soon, something will happen that confirms everything you are feeling right now. It may be something small, a reaction, a word said at the wrong time, a behavior that doesn't match what they show on the surface. But when it happens, you will recognize it immediately. And in that moment, you will have a choice: to ignore it again, or to finally trust yourself. And this time, you will choose differently. Because now, you are aware. Now, you see beyond appearances. Now, you understand that energy never lies. And once you trust that, no one can deceive you the same way again. This is how you evolve. Not by avoiding people, but by seeing them clearly. Not by closing your heart, but by protecting it wisely. And as you continue in this awareness, something begins to shift even deeper inside you. You stop needing to be liked by everyone. You stop trying to keep everyone comfortable. You stop shrinking yourself just to maintain connections. And this is where your true power rises. Because the moment you stop trying to fit everywhere, you start belonging exactly where you are meant to be. And that is not something forced. It is something natural, effortless, aligned. The angels are guiding you into a season of separation, but not in a negative way, in a necessary way. A way that clears space in your life. A way that removes what is hidden, so what is real can finally stand in front of you. Because there are people who are meant to enter your life soon, but they cannot arrive while certain energies are still around you. They cannot connect with you while you are still giving access to those who don't honor you. And this is why this moment matters so much. Because what you choose now will define what enters next. If you hold on, you delay what is coming. If you release, you accelerate it. It's that simple, but not always easy. And that's why you are being guided step by step. Not forced, not rushed, just gently led to see the truth and act on it. So stay alert, not fearful, but aware. Not closed, but discerning. Because there is a difference. Fear blocks you. Awareness protects you. And right now, you are being protected. Even from things you don't fully understand yet. And as this protection continues, you will notice how certain people begin to reveal themselves without you doing anything. They will show inconsistencies. They will act in ways that don't match their words. They will distance themselves, or act strangely. And you won't need to question it anymore. You will just see it clearly. And when that happens, don't chase. Don't try to fix it. Don't try to understand every detail. Just accept what is being shown. Because when someone reveals who they are, that is your answer. And you are no longer someone who ignores answers. You are someone who acts on truth. And this is exactly why. Your life is about to change in a way you didn't expect. Because this change will not come with noise. It will not announce itself loudly. It will come quietly, through the decisions you make after seeing the truth. Through the distance you create. Through the silence you choose. And through the things you no longer tolerate. At first, it may feel strange. You may feel the urge to go back to what is familiar. To give one more chance. To explain yourself one more time. But that is the old version of you. And you are no longer there. Now, you pause. Now, you observe. Now, you move with intention. And that alone changes the outcome of everything. The person you once trusted will begin to notice this shift in you. They will feel that something is different. That they no longer have the same access. The same influence. The same control. And when that happens, they may try to come closer again. They may act kinder. More attentive. More present. But this is where your awareness matters the most. Because not every change is real. Some are temporary. Some are reactions to losing access. So don't focus on what they say. Watch what they do over time. Consistency will always reveal the truth. And you are no longer someone who is convinced by moments. You are someone who understands patterns. And patterns tell you everything you need to know. So take your time. Do not rush back into anything. Do not reopen doors just because someone knocks differently. Real change does not need to convince you. It shows itself naturally. Without pressure. Without confusion. Without making you question your worth. And if that clarity is not there, then nothing has truly changed. This is how you protect your future. By not repeating your past. By not ignoring what you have already learned. By not giving access to those who misused it before. And as you stay firm in this, your energy becomes stronger. More stable. More grounded. You stop reacting emotionally. You start responding with awareness. And this makes you untouchable in a way you have never experienced before. Because now, people cannot manipulate what you no longer reveal. They cannot confuse what you clearly see. They cannot take from you what you no longer offer. This is your protection. This is your growth. And this is the level you are stepping into now. A level where not everyone can follow you. Not everyone can stay. Not everyone can understand you. And that is okay. Because your path is no longer about keeping everyone. It is about keeping what is right and releasing what is not. And as you continue forward with this clarity, you will begin to feel a sense of peace that you haven't felt in a long time. Not because everything is perfect, but because everything is clear. And clarity removes confusion. Clarity removes doubt. Clarity removes emotional chaos and replaces it with direction. You know what to do. You know what to avoid. You know what deserves your energy and what does not. And this is exactly where you needed to arrive. Because from this point forward, everything that enters your life will be filtered by this awareness. Nothing will reach you the same way again. Nothing will affect you the same way again. Because now, you see. And because you see now, you can no longer pretend you don't. That quiet feeling inside you, the one you used to ignore, is louder, stronger, clearer. It doesn't beg for attention anymore. It guides you. So when something feels off, you won't explain it away. When someone's words don't match their actions, you won't excuse it. When your peace is disturbed, you won't sacrifice it just to keep someone close. This is the difference. You are no longer trying to make things work. You are allowing truth to reveal what actually works. And that changes everything. Because the moment you stop forcing, the right things begin to stay naturally. And the wrong things begin to fall away without effort. You don't have to fight anymore. You don't have to chase clarity anymore. Clarity is already within you. And now, you trust it. This is where your power returns. Not in controlling people. Not in fixing situations. But in choosing yourself without hesitation. Without guilt. Without fear of losing someone. Because deep down, you understand something now. Anyone who is meant for you will never require you to lose yourself to keep them. Read that again. Anyone who is meant for you will never require you to lose yourself to keep them. So if something feels like it's taking too much from you, it's not alignment. It's a warning. And you are finally listening. You are finally choosing differently. You are finally breaking the cycle that kept repeating in your life. And yes, it may feel uncomfortable at first. Because growth often feels like loss in the beginning. But it's not loss. It's space. Space for something real. Something honest. Something that doesn't confuse your heart. Because love, real love, does not make you question where you stand. It doesn't make you feel unsure. It doesn't make you anxious or insecure. It feels calm. It feels safe. It feels steady. And that is what is being prepared for you now. But only because you are no longer settling for less. Only because you are no longer accepting what drains you. Only because you are no longer blind to what is obvious. You have stepped into awareness. And awareness changes your destiny. Because now, every choice you make is different. Every boundary you set is stronger. Every step you take is more aligned. And the more aligned you become, the faster everything shifts in your favor. You may not see it immediately. But things are already moving. People are already being removed. Situations are already being rearranged. Paths are already being redirected. All in your favor. All for your protection. All for your growth. So trust what is happening, even if you don't fully understand it yet. Trust what is leaving. Trust what is changing. Trust what no longer feels the same. Because not everything that leaves is a loss. Some things leave because they were never meant to stay. And now, you are finally ready to receive what is. But remember this. Just because something comes back doesn't mean it deserves access again. And this is where your final test begins. Not in recognizing the truth, but in acting on it. Because awareness without action changes nothing. So when the moment comes, and it will come, you must choose based on what you know now. Not based on emotions. Not based on history. Not based on what you wish it could be. But based on truth. And truth is simple. Truth does not confuse you. Truth does not hurt you repeatedly. Truth does not require constant doubt. So choose truth. Even if it's hard. Even if it means walking away. Even if it means closing a door for good. Because every door you close with clarity opens another with peace. And where you are going, peace is no longer optional. It is required. It is your standard now. It is your protection. It is your new life. And this time, you are not going to ignore it. And this time, you are not going to ignore it. Because you've already seen what happens when you do. You've felt the confusion. You've lived the disappointment. You've tried to hold on to something that was slowly slipping away. But not anymore. Now you see clearly. Now you feel deeply, but you also understand wisely. And that changes the way you move. The way you respond. The way you choose. You are no longer reacting out of fear of losing someone. You are choosing based on what feels right for your soul. And that is powerful. Because the moment you stop chasing what isn't aligned, you become magnetic to what is. Everything begins to shift toward you. Not because you're forcing it, but because you're finally in the right energy to receive it. And that person, yes, that one who once confused you, who made you question your worth, who couldn't give you what you truly deserved, they will feel this shift too. They will notice your silence, your distance, your strength, and suddenly they will realize what they lost. But by then, you will no longer be the same. Because you didn't just wait. You evolved. You grew. You became someone who no longer accepts half-love. And that is where your real power begins. Because now, you are not afraid to walk away. You are not afraid to say no. You are not afraid to choose peace over attachment. And when you reach this level, everything changes. Because the right person, the one who is truly aligned with you, will not bring confusion into your life. They will bring clarity. They will not make you feel unsure. They will make you feel chosen. Every single day. No games. No doubts. No emotional chaos. Just truth. Just presence. Just real love. And that is what is coming. Not because you waited, but because you finally became ready. So don't look back. Don't question your decision. Don't reopen doors that were closed for a reason. Keep moving forward. Keep trusting what you feel now. Because this version of you, the one who sees clearly, the one who chooses wisely, the one who values her own peace, this is the version that attracts the life you've been praying for. And it's already getting closer, faster than you think. So stay alert, stay aligned, and most importantly, stay true to yourself. Because everything you've gone through was preparing you for this exact moment. Now, before you leave, listen carefully. If this message spoke to you, if you felt something deep inside your heart while listening, don't ignore that feeling. This is your confirmation. So take one simple step right now. Subscribe to this channel. Because every message here is meant to guide you, protect you, and prepare you for what's coming next in your life. And comment below this video. I choose truth and I protect my peace. When you write this, you are not just commenting. You are declaring a new direction for your life. You are aligning yourself with clarity, strength, and real love. And the more you engage, the more these messages will reach you exactly when you need them most. So subscribe now. Activate the notification bell. And stay connected. Because the next message might be the one that changes everything for you.